Alright, so we'll drop the bed. We'll grab a snatch block. Might have to move back a little bit. Alright, so we're going to be loading up this Amazon, Jesus. We're going to be loading up this Ford Transit van. Now we could grab it from the back and move it back to get in front of it, or we could have went this way where it's all open and pulled it out that way. But I'm trying to teach Charlie like using the snatch block to get the cars and stuff. So I told him just act like the parking lot is full all around it, so that you can't, you know, just swing that way with it. Obviously it's easier to just go that way or pull it back and get in front of it, but he's not going to learn if I teach him the easier ways to get everything done. I want him to just do something a little bit, you know, as if it's a little bit more complicated. Act like there's cars there, and cars behind it, so you can't move it back. And obviously there's cars here, so you can't, you know, back up to it right in the front. So I'm going to show him how to use a snatch block on this. We'll pull it out and then start cutting the wheel that way, and then we'll free spool the winch, move the truck forward, and then continue to go with it that way. That's good. All right. So we'll put cones. I'll get you cones on the truck, just so you can block everything off. But right now we'll use those hockey puck lights. So I'll get you cones. Not sure how much of a difference it'll make because it's light out. Yeah, just you can put like 2 or 3 of them over there. Hit the button once, it should turn on and rotate. So what I'll do is we'll get cones for all the trucks, and then you can put cones out. All right. All right, so pull the cable, hook up to the control arms. When you tighten these tighten them and then go back like a little quarter turn so they don't lock on you. All right, so now.
You want me to fix those?
Yeah, let me see. I got it. All right, so now take the snatch block and we're gonna go just to keep it centered like this. All right, do me a favor, I'm gonna pull out the winch cable. I wanna straighten that gap out. See that gap?
Yeah.
All right, lock the winch. The gap is gone? Can't see with the rain. All right, so now winch it in. How you doing? Oh, you gonna move it? All right. Yeah, I'm taking this one. If you want to move that, that's fine. Huh?
Maybe use some space.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm trying to teach him how to do it if there's cars all around. You know, I don't want to teach him the very easy way of just pushing it back. I got to teach him because I won't always be with him. You know, so I got to teach him pull it straight out, then do a thing. But I appreciate you moving it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hello. Alright, hold it. Alright, so, you know, put it like this so that you could keep it kind of centered, or you could even go a little bit more and like line it up with the middle of this. Like that. Keep that there. Alright, now you can snug it. And then we'll put it in neutral. Good. Alright, so now we're going to put it in neutral. Alright, let it roll forward, and then, you know, as if the car was there, he's moved it, but we want to bring it straight out to like about here, like that, and then cut the wheel and go that way with it. So you're going to act like there's a car there because he took it away. So the whole point is not to go into that side. He's messing up the video. Alright, let's see. So, problem with this van is that it is a gas engine, and someone put diesel in it, so it ain't working now. Alright, put the first click. Alright, so I put the emergency brake on, the parking brake, I put on one click. Always when you're winching stuff, just use the parking brake if you can, just a little bit. Pull it, and then let's see how it works out. And then the whole thing is, you want to, like I said, you want to kind of pull it straight out and then turn the wheel and go that way with it. Good? Yeah. So like right here, that rear wheel is by the end of it, right? Yeah. So that would be nice right there. That's perfect to start cutting it. As long as there's nothing on the other side. Before you cut it and turn the box out, you got to remember the bed is kind of like the bed of the truck, where the back is going to swing out a little bit. So when you start cutting the wheel, you can winch it and then come back here. Look, make sure that it's not going to swing out and hit a car that's over here. As long as you're good, then you can start turning it. If not, keep the wheel straight and pull it out more, and then turn it, because we have plenty of room. All right, so so now you can winch it till it gets about here, then we'll put it in park, free spool it, and move the truck up. Hello. Yo, what's up, man? Am I what now? Yeah, we're towing a box truck. What's the matter? Put it in park, free spool the winch. Okay, what's up? Which light? Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have even answered, but it was Austin. I thought he had a problem. All right, so now you free spool it, right? Yeah. Then pull it, make sure it's free spooled, tilt the bed up, and then move the truck straight forward. So you don't gotta go up all the way, just enough that the legs come off the ground, the stabilizers, and then just move the truck forward. then from here, just make sure this is out of the way. Tilt the bed down. All right, lock the winch. Hold on. Go up with the winch. That's good. All right, go down with it. Tighten it. Here. All right. Loosen it. Go up with the control. All right, set up your snatch block. Go a little more. All right. All right, so now you keep tension on it, put it back in neutral, keep the wheel turned all the way, and then you can pull it forward. Yeah, Austin called me up. I thought he had a problem, but he's good, so. Good. We should be able to clear this. If the wheel, when you're winching it, hold on, sir. If you're winching it and the wheel starts turning back this way, just turn the wheel all the way that way and put the seatbelt through it and click the seatbelt, and that'll prevent it from turning back. All right, go ahead, keep winching it. I know some of these videos are a little long, but it's only because I'm not trying to rush the kid. I'm trying to train him and teach him and not rush anything, so you'll get what he's getting.
Let's get stuck on the bottom bumper.
All right, lower it. Just anytime that happens, just loosen it, bring the cable back down. Got it, yeah. All right, so you see what's happening to the cable? See how it's getting gapped?
Yeah.
So once you get it past a certain point and the snatch block comes over to this side, it's gonna loosen the slack, right? So instead of it being here, look where it's at. So I should have stopped it before, but you see what happens with it? So now the van's on this side, so the chain length gets shortened out and all the slack comes out. I mean, it creates a whole bunch of slack because now the cable's over this way, right? So what you would normally do is once you're pulling the car and you see the snatch block moving from being centered to this way, then what you should do is flip the snatch block around and come back to this side so that now it's on that side, and that'll prevent it from doing what it's doing now. Loosen the winch and free spool it, and then I'll fix that real quick. All right, just pull it out. Let me fix this up. Pull it hard. There you go. I should have stopped it before I did that, but. All right, lock it and pull it in. So the whole thing is to try to keep it centered. So because it went to the driver's side and the snatch block was coming from that side, it took the chain and it basically lost all of its, like, being straight. It got slack. So once that happens, just come back to this side and put the snatch block on this side to prevent it from doing that. Go ahead. Go down with it. Because you always want to keep the you always want to keep the line straight as possible. All right, hold on. So now you just come and do it on this side, like this. All right, so now when you tighten it, let me take the slack out, hold on. I gotta tighten it up. Okay. So now you see the angle? So now it's gonna keep it straight. So that'll always stay straight, and this is changing the angle now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead, winch it up. Good. All right, you never want to go past this much, all right? You can loosen the slack, we'll take that out. All right, I think it should be all right now. And then always take your snatch block out. Never leave it on the cable, because if you get close to that, the snatch block will go into the rollers and damage everything. And then you end up with a headache. All right, and then from this point, you can start, you know, turning the wheel this way, straightening it out to get it up to bed, or you can, you know, free spool it and then change the angle of the bed. So let's say like right now, loosen it up a little bit, free spool it, tilt the bed up a little bit to get the legs off. All right, and so now what we're gonna do is turn the truck to the driver's side and swing the whole back over so we can kind of center it a little bit more. That should be good. And as long as you got room all around, you're okay. You can position the truck however you want to make it easier for you, you know what I mean? All right. Just always make sure when you do that, you put it in park, or make sure the parking brake is on. You don't want that to go rolling. All right, so now we're more centered up, right? So let's say there was cars in those spots you can't turn in, then just go straight again and then use a snatch block however you have to get yourself lined up. So guys, start winching it. Now, because the van's a dually, you want to take these back ones off. You only got to do the back ones, all right? Hold the mirrors. And you got it low, so you could just fold the mirrors in. So move those so you don't run them over. And then two, look at the positioning of the truck and make sure you're gonna get it where it's gonna be aligned. So the back might be a little bit that way, so turn the wheel this way, bring it over. And remember how I showed you, control the whole truck. So you bring it over to the left a little bit, and then as it gets close in the back and you see it centered, turn the wheel that way. Good. Because you can always position the front to control the back. Yeah. That's it. All right. So now if you had a connection further back, like if we connected back here, then you can go up forward more. But it's all right. We should be okay like this. All right. And then now, before you jump in, like I said, always just, you know, secure the vehicle. So when you go to climb in to put it in park, God forbid that cable breaks or something, you know, you're not going rolling down with the truck. Or you're getting killed, you know. All right, and then just, you know, strap it down like you normally would. Make sure the slack is out of it. Now you can jump in the truck and put it in park. Alright, steering wheel's locked. Alright. Hold on. Nigga, just pull it down. So in a situation like this, if the door's gonna give you a problem because of the strap, you can always just put a chain and then, you know, go to the hookup point down here or the control arm, put the chain to here, like that, and then that'll be your safety. If anything happens, the chain will stop it from rolling. So now we're good to go. We can put everything back and then we can strap it all down. Alright, strap up the other side and then we'll strap up the back. I'll just put them there for now. Thank you. Alright, so now I'm going to show you two different ways of hooking up the back because it's a box truck. So this will work, right? But remember what I told you about, like the length of the strap? What that does is gives you a lot of flexibility for this to like rock or bounce up and down when you hit a bump, right? So that's one way of doing it. It'll work, but you have that length, and that length will, you know, allow you to have more flex, which you don't want. So what you could do is you could use this strap, or if not, inside the box there's other straps like this that you can use that are shorter. But once I get you the clamps, it'll be okay. Right, so now you do the same thing but shorter. So put this in here like that. I need new tires on this thing, man. So you're gonna tie it the same way you do all around, right? But now you're gonna have all this extra cable. All right, so what I like to do is just give it a couple like this so it stays there. Fold the strap come through here, you know, and then adjust the strap, right? Like that. And then if you want, you can come back through here again. But you gotta leave this like snug, but loose enough that it's not crushing this. All right? And then now, you can crank it down. And then now this strap is gonna be pinched in here, so it's not gonna go anywhere. You know what I mean? Or if you have the clamps, you can clamp it. But now look at the distance. Look at the difference between this one and that one.
Yeah,
this one is much shorter, so it's gonna be a tighter grab and less travel. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you hit a bump, it's not gonna have the room to go up and down like that side's gonna have. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right, so bring the bed in. We gotta put the snatch block away. Good. Alright, bring it all the way in. Like that. And then just loosen the winch cable a little bit. So you don't have tension on it. And that's it. Now we pick up the hockey lights. All right, guys, so we are loaded up. Got the box truck loaded up. Height wise, I believe we should be fine, but I'll show him how to do a measurement with the tape, the measuring tape. So showing them how to use a snatch block, because again, you're not always gonna have an empty parking lot, especially places like Home Depot or like shopping plazas and all that crap. 9 out of 10 times they're packed where it's broken down. So I'm showing him with the box truck the same way I would show him if it was a car how to use a snatch block. Like I said, we could have pulled it back that way, backed up in front of it, loaded up and left, or we could have pulled it that way. But I don't want to show him the easiest way to do it. I want to show him the way I would do it and act like there was cars everywhere. Because again, they're not always going to be empty parking lots. So, you know, I'm trying to teach him that kind of stuff, the more complicated stuff, like those scenarios, so that he can, when he's by himself, he'll be confident enough to do it. Obviously, if it's the easy way, he would just do it that way, but we're showing him as if the lot was full. All right, so I'm gonna just move this one to the back, but I just wanted to show you the difference, you know, with the straps. And with those lights, you just hold the button, it shuts off. All right, guys, we'll either see you at the drop. If not, you know the deal. Smash that thumbs up, that subscribe button, that notification bell. You get notified every time we upload videos, just in case I don't see you at the drop.